Okay, we got plenty of firewood, and we want to sell the firewood. If you sell it by the bundle, you got to do something with the bundles. Here's my setup, which I use. I was using the square type with like a poly shrink wrap, and that was giving very poor results. So I went with the crimp-on buckle type, and that is like this. Well, the problem was it gets loose, so I went with the buckle type, and the tool that crimps it down, it worked good, but they would get loose too, and there was no way to re-stretch this. So I made my own tool. The reason I like this type of setup is they're extremely strong. You can load them, unload them, throw them around, and they stay together. Okay, so we've got our bundle of firewood. You have a couple choices. You can band it. I personally like this kind of a band, but you have to use this banding tool, and by the time you crank it shut and you go ahead and you cut it and you pull it out, it leaves this thickness, and all of a sudden your strap is still loose, just like it would be with a shrink wrap or something like that. Then you have to either re-wrap it or try and wedge a piece in and make them tighter. So I come up with my own tool. Very simple. 2 cuts in a piece of angle. Could be a piece of flat steel, I don't know whatever you can come up with. But well, hang on, I'll show you my method. Well, no, I put these together. You've seen all the videos of how to put them together, different ways. But the way I do it, I get it as close as I can. Put this back over the outside loop, back through, if I can get it. Get it back in the center. Pull this up as tight as you can get it. Now, that's normally fairly tight, and that's about as tight as you can get it with this. Time you pull this piece out from under it, you're left with this. So I come up with my own little gizmo that to pull these tighter, simply put this, give yourself a little slack, put it through here, back up through the other notch, just made a sawzall notch in it, and as you put pressure down here on this end, you put it on the strap that's going around and simply pull down on it, and it will pull on this top strap, which should tighten it. This is still kind of experimental, but seems to be working. So I hold this side, pull it down, pull this back up, pull it down. You've got a really tight bundle. And that's all. Cut your loose ends off, tie them, do whatever you want, but all of a sudden this bundle is extremely tight. Toss them around, do whatever you want. It stays tight. If it does come loose, all you have to do is put this tool on it again and snug it back down. Take it for what it's worth. This simple tool that I made to tighten the bundles up works extremely well. You got a piece of angle or whatever you can come up with, a couple little saw cuts in it to hold the strapping. Simply pull it down tight and you're good to go. Peace.